something about dudes that are over 6 feet that are so desirable, but just so
too much
douchey. And I'm just like,
true.
There's just something about those dudes. Like, they're very attractive.
What is the move?
But their behavior is.
It's because they know. It's because they know socially.
They know that they have a lot of options.
Right.
Because girls put a lot of value on tall men.
My current boo, he's like 5'8", and I'm like, I love you.
Listen, but you're like me. We're short girls.
Yeah, we're
short
tiny.
girls have like such a big dating pool because it's like just be taller than me.
Right.
We're good.
I'm 5 feet tall.
You know, I'm 5'3", so it's like if you're 5'5", 6, 7, 8. Don't be 5'8". You are like a tall zaddy.
All right, guys, welcome to Talks and Sips, where fun is the best chaser. I'm your host, Jayfoxx, trying to help you sound what do I say? Informationally? No. Intellectually sexy at social gatherings. Grab your fave bevies and get ready to hear some informationally funny 411 on today's show. Psst, psst. Guess, small talk me.
Oh. I was like letting you do your intro because I was like,
do it.
You're super.
This is part of it.
Oh.
Psst. Yeah. Tell me something. Anything you want.
Anything. I'm very intrigued by the CD case in front of me. The millennial in me is screaming.
Oh, yeah?
I want to like pull out every.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not supposed to touch it.
It's not mine. It's there for show. Okay. Well, that's cool and all. But did you know that roller skates brought the first meal on wheels? In the 1950s and 1960s, roller skating car hops were common at drive-in restaurants. Today, Sonic carries that tradition onward and even hosts its annual Sonic Skate-Off to find the best car hop among its 3,500. Is it 3,500? Yeah, locations in the U.S.
Wow, that's amazing.
And just like that, we've all learned something together. Thanks, Talks and Sips podcast.
That's amazing.
Okay, so I don't know if you knew this. I actually do a jingle for you guys.
Shut up.
I do.
Shut up.
Okay, you ready? Yeah. Okay.
Let's hear it.
Wait, I need to be able to hear it too. Ooh, skate to me, Chae. Skate. I met you at a roller rink. I wanna get to know ya, Chae. Your skating is amazing.
Oh my God, thank you so much. That was like so adorable. I probably butchered my little piece.
No, I loved it.
My voice is not good.
Your voice is great. Get out of here.
It's not good.
Be nice to yourself. Okay. Who are you? Introduce yourself.
I'm Chae. I go by Chae. My Instagram is Chae Butter. Chae_Butter.
I love that. I love your name on there.
Interestingly enough, that's been my Instagram name since like 2013.
No way.
Yeah.
You were ahead of the times.
I was ahead of the. I mean, my name is Chae. Period. Like my name is Chae, but I've always gone by Chae. My mom called me that. My friends called me that in school. So when I did actually get on the internet, I'm like, oh, you know, Chae Butter. Like, I'm smooth or whatever.
Girl, you are smooth.
Girl, I am now.
You're like, you didn't know me in 2013.
The name still fits. I never made it like a skate name because my thing was like, my social media, my Instagram, I've had the same profile picture for like 8 years.
I love it.
That photo is very, very old.
Do you realize that you, without even knowing, created a brand and a look?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it was just fitting. Like, it still fits. Like, a lot of people have like their like so-and-so skates IG name or whatever. And I was like, I'm not doing that.
You're like, that's not my identity. I really enjoy this, but this isn't just what I do. Exactly.
Like, if I decide to start, you know, like, sewing tomorrow or something, I'm not going to change my Instagram.
That's true. You're going to be like, Chae Butter sews now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like we changed so much over time, and I don't have time to make a page for every, like, hobby that I get into.
That's true. And you know, other people that have, like, the Instagram for the dog and the plant and the house, and I'm like,
dude,
how?
My sisters do this. I have sisters, right? And they're all, like, so talented.
Yeah.
One sister, she does make clothes, but she also roller skates. She also is a model.
Oh my God.
The other one, she does hair. She braids hair, but she also roller skates. They have so many Instagrams. I'm very much over it. Like I'm very much over. I'm like, just put it all in one place.
Yeah. Yes.
So that everyone can find you. And I know that goes against like, I'm very much not. I'm not an influencer.
Right.
I'm not an entertainer.
Right.
I am just Chae.
You're just Chae.
It's like I do social media if it's convenient.
Right.
Like if I put up my phone and I got some good shots, boom, I'll cut them up. I'll make a reel or whatever. But if I didn't, I didn't. Like I don't ever go out of my way to make content. Maybe I should. Because I've gotten a lot of opportunities from it.
You have gotten a lot, and that's actually why you're here today. I've summoned you because I thought that was such an interesting story, and I was like, oh, that's super inspiring. I hope that inspires people. But I love that, and I think what you're doing, because you're not intentionally trying to be an influencer, it makes you so much more authentic.
Less cringe, right?
Yeah, less cringe. So, like, for example, I have 2 Instagrams. I have the one for the show because the show isn't all of me, right?
Right.
And then I have mine. And
I think I follow your personal Instagram.
Yeah. The show one, you'll see it's very formulaic because it's it's a podcast. Right?
Yeah, which I love. I love that when I was like, oh, she has a podcast?
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah.
And I'm also not like, I'll repost things on my story, but I'm not like
clips.
Yeah, and something rewarding for you as a viewer, but I'm not like, you have to look at this. This is also my podcast page.
Like, this is my identity. This is my whole brand. Buy my T-shirt with my name on it. Like,
I'm like, but you can take some stickers home. Maybe buy a hat because it's summertime. Or
I
whatever,
actually love the hat.
It's not a big deal. It's because it's fun. I have so much fun doing this.
Yeah, I mean, I probably. The Instagram has brought a lot of opportunities. I actually did a Snoop Dogg video this year.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I want to get into that. And you guys have to wait just a little bit for that. So check it out, okay? Did you know that the inventor of roller skates is John Joseph Merlin? He made an unforgettable entrance the day he decided to debut his skates.
I had no idea.
Okay.
Wait, how old?
How old? Yeah.
How old are roller skates?
Apparently they're really old because he invented like a early version of skates, and that was in 1730. When was it? It was, like in the 1730s.
Like not 18 to
no,
19.
Like
1700s?
Yes, because this man he was like inventing weighing machines and clocks and watches and skates. So he debuted that early version of skates, which didn't have trucks.
Oh, okay.
And so all he could do is go straight.
Okay.
He couldn't turn left or right. And basically, he decided to be like, hey, everybody, at this masquerade party that was happening. And he rolled in there, like, skating. And he also I think he was playing the violin. I'm like, someone come get your man.
Yeah, you're doing a lot.
Like, you're doing too much. Yeah. So he ended up crashing into, like, these floor-length mirrors. And everyone was like, oh.
Okay.
Oh.
This is probably, like, superbly ignorant. But I thought roller skating was, like, from, like, the 50s or something.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Maybe the 30s.
Yeah.
Like 1930. I would have never
So
thought it was
back in
over
the
a
day?
century old.
Yeah, and they were using, like, I don't know, wood. I don't know what they were using. Like, it took them a whole 100 years after this to build them.
To build trucks.
Yeah.
That's, like, first of all, what?
It's so random. Like, imagine
how
being
were
in
they
the 1700s,
skating?
like, hey, yeah.
But, I know some skaters today that would probably kill those, like, 1700 skates and, like, make some cool things happen.
Some really cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Roller skating became a geographical trait. So during the height of the roller skating in the 1970s, it's fair that you thought, like, in the 30s for sure, right? Because if it was popping off on the 70s, styles of roller skating began to emerge in different cities, like Chicago, and it became iconic for JV style.
JV style.
Yes.
Don't get me started, girl. Do not get me started.
I do want to get you started. Let me rile you up. It was named after the musician James Brown. Mm-hmm. And a skater in like different cities would be recognized for their different styles.
And still to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lastly, because this is really fun, and this will lead me to you.
Okay.
Controversially, Amish youth. You started did you skate before and then picked it back up, or did you just?
I was okay. I have like a very long history with roller skating. I think I got my first pair at 5.
Really?
Yeah, like I roller skated. My mom was like into staying in shape and stuff, so she would go jogging, and so I would keep up. She'd have me on roller skates, so I like roller skate next to her while she's jogging.
I love that.
Actually, I grew up around here, so we used to do that at Balboa Park in the valley.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, and when I became a teenager, and I think it was kind of like a subconscious thing too, because I would see my mom and my aunties like leaving with their skates, but it would be like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. Like they were going out for the night.
Yeah.
So I'm an adult now, so now I know they were going to the adult sessions.
Yeah.
Like the turn up, you know,
love
like roller
that.
skate sessions.
You're like, oh, there goes mom.
Yeah, I just always know they would be going skating at night. And then when I became a teenager, I have very vivid memories of like rushing home on a Friday after school, dishes, vacuum, clean the whole house so I can go to Skateland.
I love that.
Every Friday.
You were like, I will clean the fuck out of this house. Just let me go to Skateland.
Well, it wasn't an option. It was like, you're not going until you do your thing. So I would always do my thing so I can be at Skateland by, it was like 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I didn't even realize like this was like the kid session.
Because you said you picked it up again 2 years ago.
I picked it up again, yeah. So it was so sad when I hit like 17, 18. My friends were kind of like, we're going to this party. like, we're not going skating anymore. We're going to this party. They got into partying and stuff. So it became very much not cool to roller skate. And then all of a sudden, you know.
That COVID pandemic.
Well, let me tell you how it happened for me. I started gaining weight in that pandemic, dude.
You're like, ooh.
I started getting big, and I was like, the gyms were closed. I was like, I'm not jogging out in the sun. I hate running. I'm going to order, like, it's been a while. I'm going to order some roller skates. Yeah, I'm like, oh, people are skating outside now? Cool, you know. So I ordered some skates, and it was insane. I had to pay, like, a ridiculous amount of money for a very poor quality pair of skates because they were sold out everywhere.
Yes, absolutely. And I feel like I was on that same journey with you. Just
in 2020, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, the thing is that I broke my wrist in February of 2020, and then lockdown happened in March, right? So then I was like, oh, we're all kind of stuck at home now.
You're like, you guys are stuck with me.
Right. And
my broken wrist.
Oh my gosh. And I'm not like, I'm not a, what do you call it? Like a vengeful, spiteful person, but I was like, yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like that was perfect timing for you. I would have felt the same way.
Right?
Honestly.
Right? Because especially you're from here, I'm from here. There's like a hustle and bustle. Like you don't stop. You got to grind. Like,
yeah, you get major FOMO. If you're not like out and about with everyone else, you major FOMO.
This place breeds that. Where other places you're like, I can be home. It's fine. It's a slower pace. That's okay.
Well, I'm like that now, but I'm an old lady.
Yeah, but you're not gonna miss on a. Well, you may, but you're gonna hear about a skating event and get a little bit excited, like
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, see, you're gonna not be that guy. You're not gonna be like, oh man.
No, really I'm gonna like. Okay, so this has happened to me. Every freaking year, every summer, I miss something major because of something stupid, like COVID, or like
yeah, thanks COVID.
Yeah, or like I don't know, a skate injury, and I'm like, my freaking knee hurts. I can't, like, I just can't tonight. You know. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that skaters, you do have to sit down sometimes because it's like demanding. It's taxing on the body.
It's super taxing on the body.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like, my old boss was like, yeah, you're just knee knocking the whole time.
Knee knocking.
I'm like, oh, you're right though. You're right.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny that you say about the injury because apparently the Amish youth use roller skates. They actually do it despite elder disapproval. And it's huge. Well, because they actually they traditionally avoid cars, motorcycles, bikes. So like,
is it against transit or is it against fun?
It could be against both. I don't know. I'm not Amish. But they took up rollerblading back in the 1990s, and they would use that as their transportation to get around. And so, yeah, older people were like, hey, that's not cool. But I guess, you know, they were just more so on the line of like, hey, you can get injured. There was injuries.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So they were just trying to prevent that, I suppose. And they were just trying to, you know, be buzzkills, whatever. I tend to prefer, what do you call it? Like speed skating. Like I just
Me
like
too. Oh, do you see how my face just like lit up?
I know, you're like, what? But there's artistic, there's speed, there's jam, there's group skating, aggressive inline. No, thank you. Roller hockey, roller derby.
Oh, you're getting me excited.
Like, what's your jam?
It was a journey.
Yeah.
It was a journey because at first, okay, so obviously when I got back into roller skating in 2020, everything from my teenage years came back. So that was speed skating, skating aggressively, being able to like get around really fast and cutting between people, which people like at the rink, I know they hate me. Like, I know they hate me, but it's my style. My style's valid. You know what I mean? And it's legit. And my style has very much matured over the last 2 years. So less is more. I've realized that. So I've definitely slowed down a lot. And I have a partner, you know.
And that's how I met you guys.
Yeah.
I met you at Pigeon. Okay. I'm getting distracted. Tangent time. Okay. So I was listening to a Doja Cat song. You know the You Right song. You right.
Yes.
You right,
That is my song.
And so you know how it goes. I got a man, but I want you. I got a man, but I want you. And so I'm always Weird Owling some shit, right? So I'm like, and I thought of you because you have Rydell's, right?
I do.
Okay, so it's like, I got Rydell's but want Jack Boots. I got Moxie Lollies. Oh, I got Moxie Lollies too.
That's so funny.
And it's just nerves. It's just bills make me think I can't get anything new.
That is so. First of all, shout out to Rydell. And Rydell actually makes Moxies.
That's what I was gonna say. It's like this tomato.
It's not.
It's not.
Absolutely not.
Whoa.
Absolutely not.
Okay, educate us, please.
It's like my second pair was the Moxie Lolly.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful skate, aesthetically speaking.
Aesthetically speaking.
Beautiful skate.
But I'm waiting for the but.
No ankle support. No. It's a canvas boot. So it's it's a little floppy. The jack boot is much different, much more stiff. I've never had a jack boot. I would love to have one, but I've never had one. But when I got with my boyfriend, we met roller skating, and
so he was already skating.
He started in I think he said January of 2020, like December
2021.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he just started.
And he's so freaking
He's
good.
so
Can I
good.
cuss on here?
Yeah. Everyone's always like a little nervous. Girl, yeah, we're
he's
just talking.
so fucking good.
He's so good. And so coming back from my tangent, that's how I met you guys. Yeah. I met you guys. I remember my friend Adrienne and I, because I have a friend who works at Pigeon Skate, the roller rink.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. And she was like, come out that night. And we were like, okay, like we actually haven't. And then we see you guys, my best friend Adriana and I, and we're like, that's goals. They're just casually skating backwards, holding side to side. And Adriana and I have boyfriends, and we're like,
my man could never.
My man needs to step up his game.
But you know what? That's our thing, though. Like, our love is based on that.
Oh.
Like, it came from that.
I love that.
So it's a little bit different. You're not going to grab your boyfriend and be like, let's do that. When me and my boyfriend, we started partner skating, he wasn't my boyfriend at the time, but there was things that he would want me to do, and my ankle would be like, wah!
Oh, because of the lolly.
The lolly, there was no support. I was like, I can't do certain things on these skates.
Right.
So I ordered my custom skates, my babies.
The ones where you're like, I'm putting dimes for this. I'm putting in.
Oh my God,
I'm putting in the chip.
The money. It doesn't matter.
Okay. But no, but I say this all the time. I'm like, it's worth the investment because
if you're gonna be into it, if you're gonna be skating like once a week or like not that often, don't spend that much money on a boot. Me personally, when I'm like, oh, what am I doing today? Like, skating is involved.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are we doing this weekend? Skating is involved. Most of the things that I do recreational is like, it involves skating. So it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Because like my first pair, most people's first pair was an Impala.
Oh man, yeah, Impalas. I saw some girl at the skate park trying to do like crazy shit with Impalas, and I'm like, ooh.
And this is the thing. I've wanted to make like funny memes about how Impala is a beginner skate, but I don't want to be disrespectful to the brand. You know what I mean? But everybody knows like that's your beginner skate.
Yeah.
I got my Impala and I rode it every day for 3 months, and the plate fell off.
I knew it. Yeah. Yep.
The plate fell off the boot. It was done. It was a dub. So I ordered my customs, but those take like 14 weeks.
Wow.
So, and I was like, I need something for the meantime.
Yeah.
I ended up getting a Rydell 120, which is now a skate that I use to ride outdoors, down the beach, because I try to keep my customs nice. But it's like they're all different. Yeah. They all do different things. They all allow you to do different things. I mean, most of the time it's more about the skater than the boot in most cases.
Yeah.
In most cases. But you can't deny it's a difference, it's a big difference. So Rydell, me personally, I'm a Rydell roller. Like I there's only a couple of other skates that I will try, but I love Rydells. I love them.
I love that. I love that you guys were skating partners before you were even lovers. Like you.
Yeah, I mean, I remember because yesterday I was just sitting there. We hung out like you said, the skate groups or whatever. There was some group chat like, oh, we're gonna go skate at Valley College. at 5, whatever. I would just show up, and there'd be people there. And one day he comes up to me. He's like, "Do you want to partner skate?" I'm like, "Yeah."
He was like, "She's cute."
You gotta ask him.
I mean, clearly he believes it because you guys are together today.
Yeah, I mean, he obviously thought it was cute.
He was like, "She's a honey."
The fact that it was my first time and he was just learning from someone else.
Yeah.
And we were kind of just like
Vibing,
moving and grooving. There is a video on my Instagram, if you scroll way back, of our first like time skating together. That was like our first time skating together, but it's a good video. So I was like, "Oh yeah, we should like keep doing this." Yeah. And we did. And yeah, you know, the rest is history.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And so circling all the way back to our original point, that's how I met you guys. I remember looking over and going, "Wow." And then like everyone else, "Look at that. Let me get that on Insta."
Do you know we're so in our own world that we don't even notice
when
that?
people are filming you guys?
There's so many people that has footage of us that we do not have. Because y'all never, you are one of you're guilty. So let me know what's up. Why is it that you guys, like, people, not you guys, but people record us and they're like, "Oh, that's so cool." And we don't even notice you guys recording.
Right, because you're in the moment.
Come give me that video.
I love that. I love that because you came out and I love that you did that because you were like, "Hey, did you guys record us?" Yes. Yes, we did because you guys are so amazing. And
I want the video, ma'am.
Ma'am, I'm going to need to confiscate that from my personal.
No, it happens all the time. And it's like, I don't mind. I genuinely don't mind. I can't speak for anyone else.
But airdrop that shit.
I would like it. You know, you probably got a good POV. We try to record ourselves and the videos, they suck.
All I do is video, so...
Yeah, there's so much footage of us out there that we will never see.
No, yeah. You know what though? That's a good PSA. That's a good. All right, guys. If you're recording videos of people doing amazing shit, offer it to them. They
offer it. Offer it. We would love to use it. We'd love to have credit for it. But I'm not speaking for anybody else in the skate community because I know it's an issue of like specifically at Venice Beach. Of people recording.
Tons of people recording out there.
Tons of people. A lot of skaters don't want to go there just because they're like, people are recording. Like, people are watching. There's been issues. Like, there was an issue with, like, Dior.
No.
Dior. And they have coin.
Yeah.
Like, they have coin. They had sent someone out there.
And someone was just filming B-roll of you guys?
It wasn't me. It was some other, like, really amazing skaters.
Yeah.
But they...
You're amazing, too, but okay.
They recorded them and they put it in a whole ass Dior commercial. And they didn't
No
credit
credit.
them. No credit and no coin.
No credit, no coin. We're going to fight. Those are fighting words.
You know, but that's like a real serious issue.
That is an issue.
And, you know, it's one thing if some like, you know, housewife is like, "Oh, you know, let me put this on my Facebook."
Yeah.
You know?
I went out. Or someone from the Midwest coming out to Cali on vacation.
That's Venice. One thing. Right. But it can get that serious.
Yeah.
So everyone has different feelings. And I think the sentiment is like, just don't record me without my permission.
Okay, what is like a move or a skate move that you're doing today that maybe at the very beginning when you re-picked it up, you were like, ooh, spinning?
Spinning.
Dude, how do you not get dizzy?
I do get dizzy.
And you just keep going?
Yeah.
Oh my God, how do you like not get, what is that thing? Vertigo.
I do.
That's the thing. I just live with it.
But what I do is when I come out of it, I go into a move that will allow me to like slow down and come back to focus. Okay. The thing with roller skating, not just with that move, but with any move, is being prepared to go into another move.
Got it.
So you don't look goofy or like you're like stumbling.
Like,
that's
me.
It's like a execution. I remember when in 2020, I was like, that's all I want to do. That's all I want to do.
That's all we want to do, too. I look at the videos, I'm like, one day.
Well, yeah, like that. My boyfriend helped me a lot, though. He helped me with it. But I definitely put in the work, and you have to put in the work to get to that point. Mm-hmm. My spins were terrible, but I was still doing them. I don't do it for any particular reason other than I just like it.
Yeah, you can see it. People that have met you, I've met you in that world, and you're so stoked to do it. And for me, like, I do it recreationally when I can, because obviously I have like work, and this is technically another form of work. So for me, it's like, okay, I can squeeze it in today, or I can, you know, I can't do so.
It's not your main thing.
It's not. It can't be, because this is my main thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But with that, like, I love it. I do enjoy it. I have 2 pair of skates. I'm like, I'm going to try to do it whenever I can. I'm going to go do the Suns Out, Buns Out thing in Long Beach.
Did you go to that?
I've gone twice now, and I have.
Can I tell you? I wanted to go to that,
but
I didn't have anybody to go with me.
Are you freaking serious? I've gone twice now.
Is that lame?
I love it.
I used to go to things by myself all the time, and I don't know what the hell. Like, now that I know people, I'm like,
I want to go with people.
Yeah.
Nah, girl.
And then I didn't go. And I saw everyone there, and I was like, if I had went, I would have seen my people.
Yeah.
Like,
I think you just have to readopt that and go, okay. Like,
I really, really do, because that looked so fun.
Chae
And I would have loved to have my buns out that day.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been
We would have been taking pictures of your buns. It would have been a whole thing. I videoed half of those buns.
Yeah. It looked awesome. And some of my, like, faves were there. Even from, dude, people come from freaking San Diego.
They'll come far.
They come far to come to these events.
Yeah.
Mind you, I drive not over an hour, but to go to the actual, like, skating rink, which is where I prefer to skate.
Which skating rink is that?
I go to Fountain Valley a lot.
Oh,
I go to Fountain Valley a lot. I go to Chino sometimes. Again, it's far. And it's like, I don't want to go by myself.
Fountain Valley's nice. I've been to that one. I was there on a first date once.
A first date?
Yeah. Oh. Not with my current boyfriend, with someone else I didn't work out with, but I'm so glad it didn't work out.
He must not have been able to skate.
You know what? I was really upset. He was like this 6'2" tall dude, and like, you know, we're girls, right? Like, I want you to show off, I want you to peacock, but like, don't outshow me or whatever. Like,
there's something about dudes that are over 6 feet that are so desirable, but just so
too much
douchey. And I'm just like,
true.
There's just something about those dudes. Like, they're very attractive.
What is the move?
But their behavior is.
It's because they know. It's because they know socially.
They know that they have a lot of options.
Right.
Because girls put a lot of value on tall men.
My current boo, he's like 5'8", and I'm like, I love you.
Listen, but you're like me. We're short girls.
Yeah. We're
short
tiny.
girls have like such a big dating pool because it's like, just be taller than me.
Right.
We're good.
I'm 5 feet tall.
That's I'm 5'3", so it's like if you're 5'6", 7, 8. Mm-hmm. Don't be 5'8". You are like a tall zaddy.
you know some of my closest friends are like 5'7", 5'8".
I would have loved to be 5'7" because I would be like more model-esque figure.
I mean, same girl, same.
But you know, the dating pool is larger because it's like not so hung up on like I need a 6 feet dude. Those 6 feet dudes are like
this guy was
overrated.
6'2". It was a disaster.
Yeah, the last person I dated that was 6'3" is kind of an asshole.
See, and this guy was arrogant. No offense, dude, but
and it's not his fault.
No,
it's why like they'll let them be attractive too and tall. Yeah. They're just gonna be like head in the clouds, literally.
Literally, physically. He does. What is that move, Chae? The one where your legs are like this. And
the eagle.
Is that the eagle? Okay,
the spread eagle.
So he was
no, I'm sorry. It's the surf. I've never practiced that move because my legs don't open like that.
Oh, girl, I don't know how people do it. Like my hips
legs
lock.
just don't. They're like, no, my legs don't open that way, honey. So it's called like the surf, side surf.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, I can't. I've tried. I just my legs can't. My hips lock.
I'll turn into a circle.
Exactly, 100%. And I'm like, damn, I'm so jealous. I just want to do that. It looks so cool. And he was doing that.
He could do that. I feel like I might know. I don't know who you're talking about, but I'm like, if he can do that and he roller skates and he's 6'2", I might be able to narrow this guy down.
I know it might be easy. I don't know if he's taking other girls there, but I mean, it's none of my business.
None of my business either. Honey.
Okay. So, what are there any moves today that you don't feel confident doing?
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's so many. I actually feel very stagnant right now. I'm like, I do the same bag of moves.
Which are incredible, but okay, sure.
And you're not supposed to compare. You're not supposed to look at other people and be like, I should be able to do that. And I don't, but like, I'm very aware that there's stuff I can't do.
Look,
and that I'll never be able to do.
Is a thief of joy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't, like, there's moves, you know what it is? It's those floor work moves, the ones where you like get down and you're like kicking your leg out and moving. My knees, honey, I'm not 20 nothing. I'm not 20 nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, my 20s are gone. So
I was trying to, was it shoot the duck?
Yes, and that's one.
Like, ow.
That's one, and I'm like, my knees. I have a girlfriend that roller skates, and she's in her 50s, and she's like,
what a queen.
What a queen, right? I have so many beautiful years ahead of me, and I really, really appreciate the older women that do it, because it's like you need a good example of how you can like carry yourself in gracefully in your older age. And she's like, everything hurts. I'm like, girl, I'm in my 30s and everything hurts.
Oh my God, right now my favorite, again, because I sing to everything, because I've been working out with this trainer, and I actually, remember I told you I fell on 4th of July, and so he's been making me do upper body, but then 2 days ago he was like, all right, you're fine now. Let's get back to all the other workouts. So he makes me do like HIIT, full body.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So like going up the stairs was hurting, and so I'm always like, because there's a song, an REM song, it's called Everybody Hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, everything hurts.
Yes. No,
right
same story, dude. I have a trainer too. And imagine having a trainer at this age and being a roller skater. I'm in pain.
Yeah.
25-8.
You need your vitamins. So you started getting gigs. And you said you were in a music video?
I was.
Tell me about that.
Oh my God. It was freaking Snoop Dogg.
That's amazing.
It was Snoop Dogg. So, and it was so interesting because the girl that invited me, like, we're not like close friends. We don't hang out or anything. She's like, hey, you want to do this video? I'm like, yeah.
And she thought of you because she
thought of me.
This girl's a bad bee.
What? I was amazing. Like, I'm so humbled and so grateful that you would even think of me. Of anybody, you know, of all the, you know, all the girls.
There's a ton of girls.
There's a ton of girls, but they thought of me, and I was just like, yes, I will do it. And I actually, it was, he just dropped his last album, Back on Death Row. So it's like a long, he basically did like one of those Beyonce things where you make a video for every song.
For sure.
So it's somewhere in there. But there's like a scene where they're doing like a roller rink / club. And, you know, it was just great to be there. It was really cool to meet Snoop and like just be in that environment.
Is it out now?
Yeah.
Video?
Yeah.
Oh man, we're gonna have to link it. Yeah.
Yeah. I was nervous. I was nervous.
It was your first time.
It was my first time, but yeah, I got paid to, you know, hang out with Snoop.
That's great.
With some amazing ladies.
Did you ever think that something like that would happen just from skating?
Never.
That's
never
amazing.
Never in a million years. And I do see that like for a lot of skaters that their goals are to be actors, actresses, performers, entertainers, being commercials and things like that. Like they that is their goal. Yeah. You know, so it's like, I'm just now kind of understanding that could be something that if I put effort into, I could do, you know, but as the opportunities come up, I'm just, you know, grateful when I take them.
And that's actually what I wanted to ask you. Like, what are your goals? What are your end goals with this?
Girl, I don't know. I mean, my goal is just to stay sexy. This is my way of like,
feel you.
This is how I stay sexy. This is how I stay young and vibrant and like move my body. This is how I connect body with soul, you know, and mind. And it's how I ground myself. It's a form of expression, you know, and expression is really healthy for us, especially as we get older.
Yeah.
But my goal, I mean, I didn't have one. I genuinely did not have a goal when it comes to roller skating. My thing was like, my goal is just to be an OG.
Yeah.
You know,
that's
like,
a goal in itself because then.
Like, I don't want to stop.
Right.
I don't want to stop. When I think about how I don't want to say it was taken away from me, but I stopped roller skating in my teen years and my young years, and I came back to it. I'm like, this is something that I can have forever.
And I like that you have friends within that community now. And that's actually, you know, because I climb, I've done disc golf. I like all of it. I like sports where I have to challenge myself, not others. And roller skating, I feel, can be that way as well, depending on which style you choose to go with. And I got to say, like, the roller skating community is probably the sweetest community out of all of them. They're just so freaking nice. Everyone
is really, really nice. And there is so many styles. I've been hanging out at Venice Beach a lot. Like, I proclaim myself to be a rink skater. You know, I love the wood and the energy of the skate rink. But I've been hanging out at Venice Beach a lot, right? Yeah. And you learn a lot of different things there and a lot of, like, choreography. And it's
one of your videos there, I think, had, like, 3,000 likes. And I was like, get it, girl.
Dude, those are Kel's likes. Because I did a collab with Kel's. And Kel's is, like, freaking superstar in this community. So those are her fans liking the video. But that was a moment. I love that post. I pinned that post because that was a very genuine, very organic moment with people that I skate with all the time.
I love it.
And we were just like soaking up the sun, summer day, you know, just vibing. It's like osmosis, you know, and it's beautiful. Those are my favorite moments.
Yeah.
Those are like my absolute favorite moments.
Are you bummed that winter will be coming really
No,
soon?
girl, I'm gonna be out there with my sweater, my hoodie.
Like no stopping.
It does not stop. I mean, summer is like the best because you can like be naked.
Oh, I love being naked and skating. It's a thing, man.
It's a thing, and you get like nice and golden tan, and you know that's always nice. But I will be out there in the wintertime with my hoodie, my jeans, my socks. It doesn't stop. That's when you like really get your skills together, honestly, in the wintertime. And that's when you know you're dedicated. If you're down to come out
and be cold,
and it's cold as hell.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's the only thing we have to like look out for is rain, but it's Southern California.
Yeah.
That's like
once a year, twice a year, maybe
not that often.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
It's a drought.
Nobody that I know stopped skating just because it was winter.
I love that. Yeah, it's true. My friend, especially when the sun starts setting at 5 and you're like, because we can speed.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
That's depressing. I think that's the best part is like, it's like I was driving home from Venice Beach last night and it was like 8:30 and it was like that blue
beautiful golden hour
when the sun is setting still, and I'm like, it's almost 9 o'clock.
They're trying to get rid of it, like the whole back and forth with daylight. They did.
I read somewhere, heard somewhere in the news that this year we're not gonna do daylight savings.
What?
You will get your hour of extra sunlight instead of being stuck in the office.
I love it. Yeah. Definitely stuck in the office.
Yeah. I'm still an office girl, by the way.
Yeah. You know, but that's the thing. Like, I also still work at an office.
Yeah.
But I also do this on the side.
Yeah.
Like,
so I remember chasing the sun, like getting off of work and like trying to get down to Mar Vista, trying to get down to like places to skate before the sun comes so I can get a nice video and, you know, whatever. That part sucks, but we still skate. We still skate.
That's rad, dude.
Yeah.
Would you say that this being able to skate, getting back into it, you found love? That's amazing.
Absolutely. If I
made money.
If I didn't start roller skating again, I would probably be dating the same Dusty. No, I don't date Dusties. But no, let me stop. That was not nice. My last relationship was a good relationship. It just did not work out. And I wouldn't have found the great love that I have in my life today. From roller skating, I can say, like, I've been able to have a beautiful relationship that we have something, like, really, the thing that's most important to us we have in common.
Yeah.
My sisters roller skate.
I love that.
So I've gotten, like, very close with them through that. Like, we have family day at Venice.
I love that.
It's so cute.
I need to do that with my sisters. Only one of them. I have 3 sisters, and only one of them skates.
Yeah, me too. I have 3 sisters. All 3 of them skate.
So good.
But only 2 of them, like, come out a lot.
That's good.
The other one, she's like, you know, I'm grown, whatever.
Love you.
Yeah. And then the gigs, the opportunities, the friends that I've made. I think the coolest thing is being able to go to Venice Beach. And, like, have you ever been able to, like, go to the beach and not see someone you know? Like,
I love that. Yeah.
Like, it's like,
that's cool.
What was that show? Like, where everybody knows your name. It's like that. Like, I go to Venice and it's like, there's somebody I know there for sure, any day of the week, any time of the day.
I love that.
That's kind of dope.
And that's community.
That's community. That's like, whoa, that's cool, you know? Those are big things.
I have to come out. And even with my climbing buddies, I'm part of like these group chats, and I'm like, I know I'm the ghost. I come out once every few weeks.
Wait, like you rock climb?
Yeah.
Dude, I would so try that.
Dude, yeah. Well, okay, I'll throw you in. We'll do it.
I would totally try that.
Let's do it.
I'm like, if it's athletic,
I'm there.
I'm there because I want to be like fit and sexy.
That's literally the goal. I look at J-Lo and I know she has the money, and part of it may be hard work and part of it may be money, but like if I can
it's mostly hard work. Because I don't think J-Lo has missed like plastic surgery.
No, I don't know that I don't think she's done it on her body, maybe her face, but maybe she just has like a wild and skin routine.
I think J-Lo is miss. I work hard in the gym. I might get a Botox
here
once
and
a year or something like that.
That's the vibe. Mm-hmm.
That's the vibe. Yeah.
Yeah. So
that's the vibe I'm on.
I want to look like J-Lo at J-Lo's age. Yeah. That's the goal.
And that's the thing, like knowing that's like we haven't even hit prime yet.
I know.
It's beautiful.
Anyway, all right. So before I bore you guys with any more skate talk, I'm just kidding. We're so excited. It's been so fun. I hope you guys are inspired by it. Like, it just shows you what consistency does.
I love that my boyfriend like still thought I was cute because I was bigger I lost a lot of weight with this.
Oh, because he's in love with your heart, not your bod. I mean, no, he's a man. He's in love with your bod, but he's in love with your.
I think the initial attraction was the booty. But.
The booty. You're my boyfriend too. He's like, you were walking away, and then, yeah.
Well, he told me, he's like, when we used to speed skate together, and he's like, I just saw how athletic and thick you were.
He was like, eat it up for breakfast.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay. But definitely tightened up over the last year.
And that's what skating does. Skating is so good for your gluteus. If you want a big old booty, skate. Mm-hmm. If you want great like hemis and quads, skate.
Mm-hmm.
Skate
the thighs. Mm-hmm. Muscular.
You got them, use them. If you don't got them, well, you could use them and then get them.
Well, you can get them.
Yeah.
On the skates. I'm telling you. It's not a joke.
All right, it's time for my favorite part of the show. Yes, sexy people, sips of judgment. There's this video that I wanted to show you, which I'm sure you've seen. These dads here.
I love these guys.
And they're like a whole squad, right?
Listen, I've seen these guys.
You seen them live?
No, on the internet.
And they're amazing.
Heather Lynn's dad. Who's Heather Lynn?
I don't know. But just look how fun. I want to be this old one day with the squad of girls.
Okay, so when you ask me what's my goal, that's my goal.
This is your goal.
That is
right
my goal.
here. All right.
That is my goal.
I want to be there. Invite me.
I will invite you, because what?
Right? Just hey,
it's
Tom.
It's all vibes.
Hey, Ben,
it's all
meet
vibes,
me at the ring.
And we've started that. Like, we've tried to start groups like that. And I think over time it'll come.
It'll come. And I feel like it's started. I mean, look at Suns Out, Buns Out. That was like wild.
That was insane.
That was wild, dude.
I mean, I wasn't there, but I saw it on the internet.
Okay. This is one that I actually wanted to inquire with you, and pick your mind about, because I saw this on the internet and was like, whoa, what? And so I'll just show you real quick. And I want to get your honest opinion on it, because I don't even know that I've formulated a whole opinion by myself.
Barbette, yes.
How?
So many people send me her videos.
How does she do this?
I'm assuming that she has quads and legs of steel.
Oh my
because
Lord.
When I say, I do a lot of toe stuff.
Yeah.
I do, my favorite move is a toe spin. It genuinely takes all of your energy in your calves and your core to hold yourself up on two wheels.
On two wheels.
And the fact that she's going all night like this.
All night.
It's insane.
And she's going swirling.
She's just like, dude, just going. Listen, she is like major inspiration for a lot of people. I know that for a fact.
I was like, I need.
But I know she's strong. Like, imagine her like putting you in a headlock or like a thigh lock.
Okay, no, I see that. Like, no, I'm dead. And it quickly turns into a TikTok challenge.
No, she's like amazing.
I was gonna have us watch fails, but I feel like you wouldn't vibe with those very well.
Well, I make those videos for myself.
I love fails.
I love them.
Because we're all just silly creatures.
Yeah,
trying stuff.
I make those videos for myself. I do like them because they're very real.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that was a fail. I think he did that on purpose.
You think? Oh, really? You think so?
Yeah, look. Check it out. Look, he's like, watch this.
Swirling.
Skates off. I'm going to come around. Skates back on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that was smooth AF.
That was a move.
He knew. That part maybe.
That was But how do you get to do cool things like that if you don't try?
Right.
And fail miserably.
You gotta. And like even here, he looks so good doing, like, this is mind baffling to me. Like the swirls.
That's a move for me that's like, oh, one day.
Really? This is one of those?
Yes.
That's incredible.
One day.
Oh my goodness. And like you're like, and even when he fails here a little bit, you're like, oh, this is fine. He deserves that fail because he's been working really hard. Mm-hmm. Like, this is so incredible to me. How do they do that? How do you do that, Chae?
Spinning all my free time.
All I do is spin, no matter what.
In the zone, yeah. I mean, I don't remember the last time I went to, like, a club or to, like, a fun thing that didn't involve me putting on athletic wear and sweating.
I love that. Yeah, you're like, sports bra all day, baby.
I kind of miss doing other things, but, like, when you say how does that happen, it's literally, like, the hours that goes into it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that people who don't genuinely have, like, that passion and desire should be like, I need to put hours into it to get this result. Like,
it should just be fun.
It doesn't work like that. Mm-hmm. Like, it just happens, you know?
Yeah. I like throwing you guys in would you rather situations because you have to troubleshoot.
Yeah, I love these.
Would you rather, I don't know, skate with your idol skater, someone who just like blows your mind, but have to do it with like, I don't know, your 3-month-old Impalas, like right before they're gonna die. Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's funny.
Or would you have? Well, technically, your customs, are they the boot of your dream?
They are.
Okay.
They absolutely are.
They are. You're like, that's why I bought them. Duh.
I didn't know they would be.
Oh,
I didn't know
happened.
I would love them as much as I do.
Or pay $3,000 or more for the skates that you have today.
I would pay for the skates.
Hey, she's like, Afterpay it.
No
Credit
brainer.
card.
No brainer. And yes, shout out to the skate shops that have Afterpay.
Woo, woo.
Yo, if you're a skate shop that doesn't have Afterpay, you're missing out on a lot of money. I'm just telling you right now, because a lot of us, we want the skates and we will pay for them, but
it just takes a little bit.
It's a big lump.
Yep.
But as far as like the skating with my idol skater, like honestly, I'm with my idol skater. I'm not even gonna lie to you. There's nobody that I would be.
Oh, shout out to the Bay. I'm gonna cry.
There's nobody that I'm like,
I need to skate with.
Not, I mean, when you said that, the only person I could think of was Usher.
Ooh,
because he's like taking. Have you seen him?
Yeah, I've seen them.
Usher skates, dude.
It's crazy.
He's taking people on tour.
Oh
I'm
my
like, that's
goodness.
lit. But even then, if I was like on stage skating with Usher, I'd be like, where's my boyfriend?
Can he come too?
I'm not supposed to be doing this.
This is wrong.
This is wrong. No, I don't really have those desires because I don't really idolize. I don't idolize roller skaters. I recognize skill and I recognize passion, and I'm like, that's dope.
You're attracted to that.
I'm attracted to that, but I just as I see myself as like regularly. When you're like, oh, you're so good, I'm like, girl, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really see it that way. So I don't idolize other people that roller skate. The dream setup? Come on now.
Yeah. I'm annoying, though. Anyone I interview, I'm like, I love you. Yeah. I'm just so excited because you guys are so excited, and it rubs off.
That's good.
That's really important.
It's really nice to know that you can inspire others by just doing your thing.
Right.
Yeah, and I think everyone has that in some sense. Whether it could be like putting on freaking makeup. It could be, and you're like, they're like, oh, that's.
It could be making the best sandwich.
Yeah,
like a killer PB&J.
Any form of expression,
yeah,
it can uplift others. So that's it's beautiful.
Absolutely.
The dream setup. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna
spend the money.
I'm gonna spend the money.
Okay, I love that it was a no brainer because sometimes I make them really hard and almost life threatening in there.
Yeah.
But I love that you were like, no. I'm paying the money for my passion. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Okay, what would you like more people to talk and sip about?
I don't.
It don't have to be crazy. What's been on your mind lately?
I would like, and this was like so refreshing to be able to do that today, to have a conversation that has nothing to do with politics.
Ooh.
Like, I miss being able to just talk to people and they're not bringing up politics.
So you'd like people to talk and sip more about and less
regular life, like
about regular life.
I understand that politics affects us, but do they really on a day-to-day basis? You know what I mean? The way that we like
in the minute,
harp on them.
Yeah,
I'm at that point where I'm like, if I can't have a conversation with you without you bringing up some like really sensitive, hot topic about something, super political.
That's going to just burn you up.
I'm just a little turned off.
Yeah. Because
I don't want to say the wrong thing and then you're offended and you hate me. Or, I don't know what side I'm supposed to be on. You know what I mean? Like, with politics, I think when people openly talk about them, they talk about them with the reference point that you're already supposed to be on a specific side.
A bias already there.
There's a bias already there. I miss the days. I'm an old timer. I was raised in the days where religion and politics were private. Yeah. So let's talk about anything but.
I love that, and I think that's totally fair because another guest was like, I want people to be able to talk and sip more without getting upset at each other and not agreeing.
That's why, because we talk about
all the time
sensitive things that we should keep at home, casual.
More about day to day, fun things.
What'd you eat today?
I've had egg white thingies from Starbucks. What'd you eat today?
I love those. The Gruyere bacon one. I had like a little smoothie because I'm expecting to be taken out after this. So
Yes, girl. Yes. Go get your brunch on. It's Sunday.
It's Sunday.
Sunday.
Need a mimosa.
Get it, girl. I know. What are we doing? We're over here sipping coffee, having. But anyway, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I had so much
you.
fun. I really did.
Let me know. I will make it out to one of these skating things and just admire and then be like, I'm gonna try.
I've sent you, dude.
I
sent you the pages. Shout out to the skate pop up.
Hey.
Shout out to LA Skate Honeys.
Yes.
Shout out to DJ Stretch, DTLA Skate Crew.
The listeners need to hear this.
If you look up those names, you will find all of the events.
I love it.
And I've sent them to you.
I know you have. I know.
So
what I need to do is just be like, hey, are you going to go to that one? I have time. I actually have time now.
Yeah, no.
Because that's like not what I have.
Yeah. There is something happening like every day.
I love it.
So
I love it. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that wraps our show today. So our thank yous and goodbyes goes as follow. Thanks to Sent to Destroy Studios for having us here today in their space and adopting me as their ugly little cousin. My creative producer, the love of my life, Joshua Taylor, couldn't be here today. Normally he's here, but he's a lot going on. Extra equipment. The reason we can even see beautiful Chae today is Tedley Jones has loaned us a second camera. The visual graphics that you see on social media and on YouTube and so on and so forth, Eric Ayala made those. Thanks, dude. And my beautiful guest, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
And giving us a little bit of your world. I'm gonna get on my skates like tomorrow.
Yes.
Last but not least, guys, thank you, the listeners, for tuning in every single week. Yeah, help your girl out, become a patron. Like she says, get your coin, girl. And make sure to follow Chae at
Chae Butta. That's CHAE_BUTTA.
Follow this girl if you want to see amazing spins. And let's see. Yes, don't forget to follow the podcast at Talks and Sips, and myself at Jayfoxx with 2 X's and 2 underscores. Feel free to write in to talksandsips@gmail.com. Like if there's some fact in there that you were like, that's not cool, girl, that doesn't make sense, I'd love the correction. Or you can just be like, yay, Chae was great, whatever. We'd love to hear from you. And lastly, message the Insta podcast page for merch because we have hats, and check out the website for more info at talksandsips.com. And with that, I am Jayfoxx and you're
Chae Butta.
You have any final thoughts?
This was amazing. It was so much fun.
Yay, I'm glad you had fun.
Thank you for having me.
All right, guys, we'll see you later. Toodles.